Good morning, Eagle family. It's Miss Carson coming to you to give you some information about Zoom. Some of you may have used Zoom before, some of you may not, but this is some information about it. So, what is Zoom and how MEC is going to use it, and then some things that you'll need to know is what this video is about. First off, we're going to talk about what is Zoom and how MEC was going to be using it. Zoom is just an online platform for virtual meetings, and we will be using it as virtual classrooms. So all the same classroom rules will apply. What you will need, you'll need your computer, your charger, because Zoom drains batteries, paper, a writing utensil, textbooks, or a book if it applies. You'll need a quiet place to learn, appropriate clothing, because you will be on camera, and a positive attitude. Let me be a bad guy for a second and say that if you exhibit inappropriate behaviors, you'll be removed from the virtual classroom and your parents will be contacted. So, how do I enter the virtual classroom? You will receive a link in your email that looks like this one here. Just click on it. You don't have to download anything. And it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Once you are there, click on the Open Zoom prompt. That's what I usually do. And then you're going to enter the virtual classroom and you'll see lots of other people. You will be muted, so stay muted because that's proper Zoom etiquette. Let's see. And let's talk a little bit more about etiquette or manners while you're on Zoom. Do exhibit school appropriate behaviors and make appropriate comments while you're on the Zoom session. Do not unmute yourself unless your teacher tells you to or you're called upon. And this just prevents too many people talking at once. It is appropriate for you to interact with only the people that are in the Zoom session while you're in the virtual classroom. So no other people should be coming into your camera line. If someone enters the room and you absolutely have to interact with them, go ahead and turn your camera off. And if you can, return to the Zoom session once you are done. Dress appropriately, as I said before, in appropriate tops and bottoms. Do use the raise hand feature, which your teachers will talk to you a little bit more about that this week. But it looks like this, and you'll have a button where you can raise your hand. Do show your entire face during the Zoom session. Don't have any part of your face covered. You may at some point be told to turn your camera off. It just depends. Do participate and ask questions. And last but not least, let's talk about the Zoom environment. You need to have your supplies ready and take care of your personal needs, like make sure that you've eaten and gone to the restroom before you go into the Zoom session. You want your environment to be distraction free for both you and the other people in your Zoom session. So like I said, nobody else in your camera line, please. Be sure your environment is comfy so you can learn and that the camera is facing an area that you feel good about showing on camera, maybe a wall or a window. And then tell your parents that you're going into the virtual classroom. So talk to them about that this evening, so they know, and so that they don't yell for you to go do something while you're in the Zoom session. And I think that is it. I will see y'all tomorrow during our first virtual all-school meeting. Thank y'all and happy Thursday, Eagles.